Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Jester Plays Divine of Isaac. Today we're going to play with... I don't want to play with Cecil, I really like Cecil. So, I want to thank you all for... What's going on? Hello? Game? Yes? Okay, sorry about that. Today I want to talk about... I want to first thank you all for all your comments or your likes. It's been great hearing you guys talk about the topic of the nostalgia week. I truly appreciate what you guys do. But yeah, it's been fun really being down in memory lane and remembering all those movies, all that music, all those different things that really make us what we are. Like, I was thinking, I was reading your comments and I was like, yeah, that's really fun. Just hearing about what everyone thinks about movies, what everyone thinks, and that's really what makes me wanna continue doing this, because that's the fun part of, well, to me, that's the fun part of doing videos on YouTube. I mean, I do enjoy this. I really enjoy Divine of Isaac. I really enjoy playing it. I play it on my free time. But I also really like meeting people. I think that's one of the main reasons why I took an interest in learning English, because that opens up a whole new world, like basically all the world to you, to get to know people, to talk with them and know about their experiences, and that's really fun. And it's been a blast. I've been doing this just for 2 weeks now, and it's been really fun. But yeah, I wanted to talk more about my past experiences, because I was talking the other day, and I was remembering all those kind of movies that makes you. There's a lot of movies that shape you into the way you are, or there's a lot of music that defines some things about you, at least for a while. Because I do remember when I was in, I don't know, college, not, what would be, like high school. When I was in high school, I used to be like, yeah, I like rap music, and that kind of defined who I hang out with. That kind of defined who I was friends with, because you like the same interests in I'm sorry, I'm blanking about that word, but you like the same thing as other people do, so you bond with them and you start doing that, and then you grow up and that changes, and then it's not the same, but for a while that becomes you. And that's really, and I was thinking about what would be something out of my childhood that defined me for at least for a while, and I think it's Disney. I keep thinking about it, and when I was a kid, I watched a lot of Disney movies. It was fun. It was like a magical story about things that you really didn't know, because I grew up in Mexico, and so a lot of fairy tales that most English speakers see, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know anything about Pinocchio until I saw the movie. I didn't know anything about Little Mermaid until I saw the movie. I know there's a lot of, like, the real stories about, I don't know, about those kind of stories are a lot darker than what Disney made them to be. But I chose to accept the Disney version as the canonical one, even though it's not. But yeah, that's one of the things that really defined me as a kid. Like, I knew all about the different movies that came out. Not so much about the cartoons. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just mute my phone. That's not nice. 1 second. But yeah, that's one of the things that defined me as a kid. Like, and now, I mean, right now I'm planning a trip to Disney, and for next month, which I'm probably gonna be talking to you guys about here. But I haven't been to Disney in. Uh, I'm thinking about it. The last that I can remember is maybe 2010, 2011, something like that. So it's been a while. If you know theme parks, they change a lot. They have to change a lot so they can keep bringing customers in. So I'm really excited. I kind of know what's new on Disneyland. I know that they have a Star Wars zone now, and that's gonna be fun. Just going back after so long and experiencing that, like it's just like it's new to me because it's literally gonna be. Yeah, that's one of the things that I would like to know about you guys. Like one of the things about my childhood, I've only been to Disneyland maybe 3-4 times during all my life. So have you guys had something like that? Is there like a place where you can point and see that, oh, this, like if you guys rock music, and you go to a rock music, you like the band, and then you go to a concert, that's something fun. I mean, that's if you go to Coachella, or if you go to, I don't know if people like been around long enough to have been to, what was that 160s big concert that everyone talks about? I had it on the tip of my tongue, and then when I was about to say it, I forgot. I'll remember eventually. But yeah, things in our past that makes us, it's really a different kind of thing. So yeah, I would love to know your thoughts about it. Also, I was thinking about music. I was thinking all over the place, and I was like, what were my favorite things when I was a kid? And like I said, for movies and media, it was Disney. For music, I still do, and the last couple of albums have been okay, but my favorite band is Gorillaz, and I remember the first time that I saw a Gorillaz video. It was on MTV. It was way before when they still were a music channel. Now they are mostly a reality show and stuff. But back in the day when MTV was still a thing that you go to watch music videos, I saw the first Gorillaz video, and it was so unique. I mean, it was animation. I was like 12 at the time. I don't really remember how, but it was animation. It was like kind of hip hop. It was the song Clean Eastwood. So I started listening, and I was watching, and I liked the visuals. I liked the songs. And then after that, there was the song 192000, which was also really good. And then after that, it was just there. It was Demon Days, Plastic Beach, all those kind of songs really defined who I was at the time. Then I grew up, and I started liking more R&B songs. So I was just listening to Neo, I was listening to Usher, I was listening to Mario, and it was a lot of fun. And on TV, as I wasn't like, if you grew up in Mexico, you just get to see a lot of telenovelas because that's what moms watch. So I kind of watched some of that, but needless to say, that wasn't my thing. So I watched Friends. We had cable at that point, so I watched Friends. I watched 2.5 Men. The Simpsons were also one of the big things that I used to watch as a kid. So, and I loved it. I mean, I still remember sitting down at 6 p.m. and watching the 2 episodes. They used to always run 2 episodes. So a lot of my humor, I guess, it's based on watching The Simpsons. People that know me will tell you that that's true. What else did I used to watch as a kid? I don't know, mostly English show. I had my reality TV kind of era where I used to watch all those renovation shows. It was Extreme Makeover Home Edition. I used to watch. There was another one where they only did one room. I don't really remember the name of that show, but it was. I also like that one. I used to watch American Chopper, which was really fun, and it was one of those shows where you used to watch just for watching people fight over stuff, and it was fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, and the reality TV is big and popular for a reason. You like watching Survivor. I used to watch Survivor. You like to watch people. I don't know. I don't know if saying people fight is the right thing to say, but there's something about the drama of watching people disagree and then someone getting kicked out of the island, because there were so many Survivor clones after it was popular. But I did watch them, and there was one that they went to the lowest part of Peru, the Argentina. It's called The Conqueror at the End of the World. It was fun. But yeah, I think reality TV has changed a lot over the years. And I was watching an ad during the football game, and I was like Survivor 45, I think we are on right now. And I was like, at what point did Survivor did that many seasons? And I don't know. It was fun to realize how far have we come in media, because that was the point of the week. Just listening, remembering all the media that made us, and it's been a while, right? And the internet has exposed us to a lot of different and really fascinating shows that another times we wouldn't be able to see. Like, if you like, I can imagine trying to watch the Squid Game in other times. I will need it to see it like dubbed over to Spanish. I will need it to I don't know. It would have been like 10 years after it came out, and I don't know. It wouldn't be the same on other times. But that's one of the other things that I wanted to talk about. Like, the internet has changed a lot of what we do and in how we do it, because it's instant access to whatever, instant access to information, to knowledge, to people. And before, we didn't have that. You would just go and, I don't know, watch anything and be content with it. That's why Netflix and all these kind of streaming devices got into power, because they offer you more. They offer you like instant access. And I still remember being at my parents' house and asking them, hey, can I use the internet? Because if you use the internet, you wouldn't get calls to your home phone. I mean, I don't know if anyone got into this, but back in the day, if you used the internet, it occupied your phone line, so no one can get calls. And back in the day, we didn't really have cell phones, so if the house phone was busy, then no one can communicate with you or in your house. and that was before text messages even became like a big thing about it. So it was a wild ride. And now I can just look up whatever movie Susan Sarandon was on in 1992 on my phone, and that's great. I love being at this stage. I don't know what it would be like living in another time, but I love it. So thank you for watching this episode. Remember to give it a like if you like it, and share it with your friends, and comment about what would you were like, how things have changed as you were growing up. What you like more, what you like less. I really read all the comments, and I really want to know. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.